this is the way we'll check it. Oh, yeah. Don't let the shirt confuse you. Mark Maron has not gotten a new announcer. This is Late Night Playset. My name is Jay Ryan. The WTF shirt is because of what's been going on today. You may recall recently I got hacked. All of our accounts got hacked. The Porsche Life, the Good Vibes, the Late Night Playset, they all did. We finally got him back after about a month, and we've had him back about a month. Guess what happened today? Nicole got hacked. Yeah! Congratulations! You're somebody. We've got a little thing against technology today, so we figured we'd talk about it. 2001, HAL, come in, HAL, and Terminator 2. Probably the whole Terminator series, I guess, come to think of it, although I've really only seen Terminator 2. But if the algorithm has ever messed with you, or if they just want to talk about, humanity versus technology, man versus machine, tune in, or stay tuned in. Yeah, that's what it is. Stay tuned in after these opening credits, and we're going to talk about it with you and your stories and our stories and everything else. Let's see who's here already, because the Instagram people have been going, that just sucks. It does, Zachary Stokes, thank you. Been seeing those same hacks going around other people. Yeah, it was someone named Deborah. I took screen grabs of it. We're going to talk all about it. Deborah something, and she's a Bitcoin lady, and she seems to have hacked everybody lately. PCH Driver is here. Hugh, how are you doing? Oh, that's hilarious. That's a good one. Guess you're a watch guy. Yeah, I'm going to wave at all of you. There it is. Beautiful. All right. With that, let us start the Late Night Playset. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Please like and subscribe below. You trim your beard. You look great. And he did a shave. Everybody looks great. What's up, you guys? Must be here. Beautiful. Hi, what's up, dude? What's up, Gus? Tommy. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you guys. Good morning. Sorry. Somehow my finger... Yeah, there we go. Okay. I wanted to see just a little bit of checkered flag down there. And my finger was stuck on the iPad. Hello, everybody. I should say it. Say hello. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Anthony.
Is your house on fire, Clark? Oh, Carissable is here. Oh, and the badges are here again. Try telling your viewers about badges. Hey, everybody, there's badges. Thank you for your badges. I want to let you know that your badges have been put to work. Apparently, I can't just convert it right into ad dollars, which is stupid. But I can take it out, put it in my PayPal, and then go buy ad dollars on Instagram with it, which is what I had to do. So you're now helping us advertise the show, and it's helping. So thank you. Manuel Carrillo, I almost sent you a text about 2 minutes before the show just to say, thinking about you. It's been a couple weeks since I've seen you, and it's weird these days how, oh, well. Okay, then. Yeah, and there he is, right up there on the YouTube. Sure. Well, I've been thinking about you, and clearly it's mutual. So just feel the love and carry on. All right. Tonight is. We didn't do any of this. Tonight is Tuesday, February 8th. 20. God damn it. I write it wrong in pen, and I'll just correct it over here in pencil. 2022. February 2022. Like, get with it. Tradecraft Tuesday, obviously, because you have MS, and it's broken. And even if you didn't, it's recreational here legally. But it's Tradecraft Tuesday, so thanks for the sticky vape over here. And it's live at 5 with the home audience, the live audience, the live home audience. Tape before a live home audience. Doesn't work at all. Live at 5, and we're talking about issues with technology, really, is what it comes down to. But we can talk about anything, really. Our issues today come down to the Instagram, and I mentioned the two movies, the Terminator and the Terminator series, and 2001: Space Odyssey, the Kubrick classic. It's kind of a legendary film. But it also applies to vehicles. Really kind of specifically applies to vehicles, even though those weren't our examples. So I'm sure some people out there have had issues with their own cars and technology and such. You used to at the end of your car driving career.
Yeah.
How many times did you hit the garage before we took your car away? Same garage.
A couple.
Oh, a couple. All right. I see. We're being good for TV.
A bunch. I don't know. I hit a garage when I was 16. Like, who knows?
Oh, I see. It's just normal for you. We hit the garage, pulling in and out.
I've been sick for a lot longer than I do.
Oh, okay. I'll buy that. And in fact, we should definitely lean into that. She was so sick, we didn't even know it. She kept crashing the car into the garage. What were we talking about before? That wasn't what. That was supposed to be a quick sidebar. We're not supposed to be. I don't mean to humiliate you when you're driving. How are you, though? How are you, though?
Very disconnected. Today's one of those days where I can see all my pieces working individually, and it's a mind trip, but it's not good.
What does that mean?
It means I can see my thoughts before or when they happen, and I can see my body breaking apart and not being able to work.
Oh.
And I have to mentally put that together. It's been a very emotional day, and it's a horrible time for me to experience a combination of not 1 minute instead of another.
You've had a hell of a day. Can I say the first thing without giving any names or anything? Because I don't even know. But you had an old friend commit suicide. You just found out today. I don't even know the details. The details don't matter. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
So that was the first thing. That was prior to the hack. And then the hack was just like, fuck you.
I give up. Do whatever you want.
Fuck it. Yeah, that can be a lot for anybody. Oh, man, a lot of people. I'm sorry, guys. I've got to catch up. Hugs from Pie Wolf says, Hugs. The internet is both good and bad. Yeah, that's a good point. You know, it's Omar joined. Desert Guy. What desert? Oh, Skip Plus is running the chat. Hello, producer Skip, all the way from Wilton, Connecticut. Desert Guy, what desert? And then we got him Indian Wells. All right. I guess they're having their own conversations, but sometimes I want to eavesdrop for everybody else. Hank on camera 4 is here. Hello, Hank. Thanks for the nice wide shot today. Nice and wide, deep and wide. Whoa. It's even, whoa. Hank, take it easy. It's Tuesday. Hank came to work drunk. Tuesday's liquid lunch day. Everybody knows that for the camera department. Everybody knows that. Sticky vape, if I didn't mention it, it's the same thing here. That one is almost done, but I got a fresh one here in case you need it.
Awesome.
What we have here is the King Louis for Queen Nicole. It's Mood. Mood is Royal Body High. It's an indica, but it's a Royal Body High.
I'd like that one for now. I had some of that one. I want that one.
You want the fresh one?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. All right. See if there's a difference.
Please.
That's a good call. So just so everybody else knows, there was... If this were stood up, I would say just less than a centimeter left in a thing that's probably 3 centimeters tall. Can you just say a third? Yeah, sure. I guess it's a little under a third left. Oh, I wasn't intending to go that way, but once we got there, it seemed ridiculous how I took us. So decided to back up a few feet. Correct? All right. Now this one has about 3 centimeters. That one's full and brand new, right out of the package. From our friends at Sticky Vape. Sticky Vape. Sticky Vape solves all of your vape problems. A lot of sap in here. Looks great. A little full. A lot of sap. They've moved in across the street down to the downtown arts district here in Los Angeles. They are a big supporter of the misses over here and this show, and we are grateful for it. Yep. Grateful for it. There we go. Thank you to Sticky Vape and Tradecraft, the entire Tradecraft Farms family. It's Sticky Vape. It's Firebrand. They've got a handful of brands, but I believe it's all Tradecraft Farms. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I should mention, too, the flower you've been smoking lately, medicating with lately has been from Hydrotic brand. Hydrotic brand is hydroponic weed grown from a friend of ours, indoor, grown by a friend of ours.
It's very logical and
Gabriel.
medicinal. Like, it's really smart weed.
His is smart weed. Mm-hmm. Oh, goddamn. Well, that was his point. Some of that stuff has been kind of been cultivated to help you. I mean, I don't know if it's successful or not, but I mean, that's what he's going for.
When
he's aiming to help.
Match it up with the right pair, like, it's amazing. Like, it's less THC because it's more cannabinoids that are named different things, but it's all
the other
blended.
terpenes,
terpenes,
whatever, terpenes.
There's there's another 3-letter acronym that starts with C.
Yeah, it's not CBD, it's like CBF or something. Yeah, that's it. But that's supposed to be really good for you.
It's great for me, but it all works together a certain way, so that half of me is working out great.
So it's like iWeed, LOL, it's Omar. Funny Omar. Oh, Teresa's here. Hello. We love you, Teresa. Dom's Garage. Maths are hard, okay? Man, I know it. Had a conversation with my mother the other day with Phyllis, everybody. And she's like, but you were always good at math. And I was like, I wasn't good at math. Math was just logical. So I was able to understand it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I wasn't good at English or social studies or science. I just couldn't stand doing the goddamn... I'm great in class. Pleasure to have in class. Never did the homework. Fucking had other things to do with my time. That was what I thought. That was what I felt. So, I brought up Terminator in the thing there. Has anyone actually... I mean, I know you all have. Has everyone actually seen Terminator? Because the irony of it all is that I haven't. And the irony again of it, after deciding that that's what we would watch today, it came up on the queue of I don't know, it's on one of the streamers, it just popped up, Weird. Don't you find that a little weird?
Totally.
That's weird to me. It's like, well, you should be watching this since you're thinking about it. Like, whoa! Yeah. That's kind of my problem with this whole thing.
It's bizarre, but I'm used to it from my really young life. Like, it makes sense, but for reality, it does not. There's too much coincidence. It doesn't exist.
All right, I don't know what you mean.
Am I sounding crazy?
No, I don't know.
The movie coming up.
I haven't seen it. No, the fact that the movie's coming up.
Yeah, I'm going to stop talking.
Okay, you don't have to. We can all play. I don't understand personally, but I'd love to play catch up.
It made sense, but I forget where I started, so I'm not going to make any sense now.
That's the Tradecraft. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. 2 new comments on the Jay Leno video of all the videos. And I want to tell you about the Reggie Watts video, which, by the way, is hilarious. Finally up, getting great views. Sponsored by Auto Kennel. The last two videos of like cars and comedy are hitting hard. The one with Johnny and Adam and Johnny. Because they were both equally billed, everybody. Equally billed.
Hilarious.
Although now I want to have them come back and sit in the opposite seats and have Adam talk more than Johnny and then see what happens. Although I don't know that that's possible. I think the same thing may happen again.
It's worth a shot, but I know what you mean.
All right. 2 new comments on the Jay Leno video. One was really very astute. I mean, like insanely astute and detailed. Oh, by the way, they're both negative. One's negative for me, one's negative for you. But I don't care about that. It's not two new negative comments, which I get a kick out of at this point in my life. It really used to bother me a lot. Like a lot. It really used to bother me a lot. I'm sure you guys know. But now I really like it for some reason. It's like, hey, if you're telling me something I don't know, then I need to hear it. And if I already know it, fuck you. There was a nicer way to say that is what I like to say. Oh man, one of these is good though. Here, where would it be? Wherever it was last time. But now it wants me to sign in. Oh, I hate everything new. Here you go. All right. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Would it be at the bottom? No, it's not. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top where it was last time. Yeah, here, it's still fine here. All right. I'm going to do... gosh, I should do my negative one. Of course, I found yours first, but I should do mine. The contrast of style... This is about the Jay Leno interview, remember? So it's... this is me, Jay Leno. Okay. The contrast of style is so interesting. Jay Leno is calm, talks slowly, has a weird voice, doesn't stumble, and can talk about anything at the drop of a hat. The host has a classic radio voice, is wound too tight, uses a bunch of cliches, and has odd segues. I feel relaxed listening to Jay. I feel on edge listening to the host. I mean, on point, for sure, especially that day, more than any. I literally responded with, I go, the host was extra nervous, it showed, and I like laughing, heart emoji, and I liked and loved their comment, because like, awesome and totally constructive. Yours is less constructive, yours is just mean. The woman who, all right, ready? Are you ready? Prepare yourself.
I'm ready.
This is from Chris Morley, everybody. So jump on to Chris Morley on YouTube after this one. The woman who couldn't control her laughing really spoilt, S-B-O-I-L-T, the interview. Jay Leno is one of the most interesting and very reserved, famous people in the whole of the States, especially when it comes to automobiles. And I, of course, because I'm Mr. Chime In today, I'm Mr. Answer the Comments. You know what it is? It's the GoFundMe. I'm in the habit of like I want to respond to everything with a thank you so much, whatever. So I'm in the habit of like responding to comments this week. For real. This is an unusual critique. Nicole's laughter brings most people joy. Wonder why it's a trigger for you. Thanks for the note. We like Jay too, with a bunch of friendly emojis and stuff. And I had previously liked and loved their comment because it was like, all right, well, maybe, whatever. But then he doubled down. Chris Morley, to responding to me at Late Night Playset. Nicole's laughter brought me no laughter whatsoever, and it was very cringeworthy. She brought nothing to the party apart from looking like she was very high on something. No trigger for me, just the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I simply respond with, she suffers from multiple sclerosis. Thanks for checking out Jay on our show. Like, some people don't know what you're going through because of the invisibility of it. So I'm sure there are a lot of people who don't have you right at all, who have all sorts of crazy fucking judgments. I don't care what Chris Morley has to say. He doesn't know you at all. You know what I mean?
I'm not forever owned, but
Chris Morley should keep watching Jay Leno's show. Yeah. Oh, man.
I just found a photo. I've known Jay since 2000. So it's not like he's new at that. Like a new
I can't. I wanted to post it, but I was trying to remember where it was, but it was on your Instagram, and I can't go there because you've been hacked.
I've been hacked.
Is it on your Facebook? Can I pull it up while you talk about it?
I believe it's on my Facebook.
All right. You go ahead and talk about Jay for a second, and I'll look it up. Or whatever you were going to say.
I met him at whatever. Like, I've known him for a long time, so my laugh is, I'm sorry, it was gritting.
No, that's them. It wouldn't be to anybody else. Here's this awesome picture. Look at how young this one is on the right here. There she is. Isn't that something? How old were you there? Or what year was it?
2000.
This was 2000.
Yeah.
So you were like, you had just moved out here permanently?
I was about to.
Just about to. So what was this event?
He was at Universal City Walk.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Is he doing jaywalking?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Some promotional, whatever.
Oh, my God. That's so funny. So this isn't even business related.
Nope.
I mean, you later ended up flying to Afghanistan with him. We've got a whole book of stuff with the Today Show. And he's been here, obviously.
Yeah, I heard.
Chris Morley told me all about it. He didn't like the broad, though, I'll tell you that. Something about her cringeworthy laugh. It's hilarious to me. It shows how wrong he is, only because, like, when you're out and about, how many times do you get told how great your laughter and smile and all that stuff is? So, like, don't stop doing it for Chris Morley. Chris Morley and, what's his name? Jack Black can go fuck themselves. Jack Black once told her that she actually didn't even tell her, didn't have the balls to tell her, told her boss or her colleague or somebody else that she laughs too loud. Her laugh is too loud. Nicole's laugh is awesome and genuine. Mm-hmm. Forgive me for taking all your skeletons out of your closet. I can say these things. Maybe you can't tell these stories. I sure as shit can. Especially now that there's a foundation and I'm going to need to help you tell your stories. Guess what? Jay's going to get a little fucking voice in here. Well, I'm going to have to. And the only thing I can think of is that's probably going to frighten the people from your side of the business, because I was always a little unpredictable to them.
I heard that, and I didn't care then, and I care less now. Yeah. So bring it.
The truth is, all I ever wanted was for them to endear. Like, I wanted to be part of the group. I told Cordry that when he was here. Like, I always wanted to be a performer. I think that's what it was, and I never knew it about myself. Like, I knew it when I was a little kid, but you squash that shit down so hard that, like, it's not even a performer, by the way. It's an entertainer. I'm not a performer. I don't know how to perform. I don't. I'm very talented at different things, drums, piano, whatever, but, like, a performance of it, I'm like, oh, there's so much hoopla. But when it comes to, like, just being entertaining, pretty interesting to watch. You don't know what's going to happen next, because I don't, so no way you could. So I get it. And that apparently was the hitch to the show. All that shit I was trying to hide in my own brain, and you too, was the stuff that should have been being trumpeted out with a loudspeaker of, like, look, we're weird because. And that's how you get a hit on YouTube. If you just, like, try to be vanilla, like, make everybody just right down the middle, guys, right down the middle.
Yeah.
Not going to hit on YouTube.
Yep. My old game, it just keeps everything bland.
Skip Plus, Corey, Miller Driscoll TV just hit its 1,000th episode on Monday. Congratulations, producer Skip. Showing you how early I got into this. That's the television producer at my grade school in Wilton, Connecticut. I'm sure all schools are probably like that these days because of this and whatever. But back in the day, we had a genuine television studio with a lighting grid and, like, cameras on pedestals and everything. It's crazy. Did something go wrong? No, nothing went wrong. Why has that happened? Everywhere else on an iPhone, like, it's so bizarre to me. Like, why can't Instagram just play? Why can't they just play along? Everything else on an iPhone, shake it means undo, right? Like, hey, did you mean you want to undo that? And this is some other thing. Did something go wrong? Report a problem. Oh, it's abuse or spam. So basically, anytime that's probably what happened to you. Like, well, maybe not you because you were genuinely hacked, but some people just get flagged for not even posting anything wrong. And it's like somebody dropped their iPhone and it shook and it goes, oh, spam.
It's nuts.
Maybe not. I built a whole little reality there for a second, though, didn't I? Mother Blue Goose has joined. Mother Blue Goose, I'm going to wave to you, but you got to get a profile photo. Nobody's going to take you seriously. Mother Blue Goose. What does that look like? I want to know. Don't you? What part of you is blue? Corey Sabia, did you start in that program I just mentioned? Because I didn't. It wasn't until high school. When I was in Miller Driscoll, we were taking walks out with nature walks and stuff. There was no TV studio. Coming up, they literally have a morning show and everything. Like, coming up today on Miller Driscoll TV. There's going to be an assembly at 2 o'clock, you know what I mean, or whatever the heck. They do a genuine broadcast every morning.
It's pretty great.
It's awesome. All right. Let's see. We'll go to the Instagram here for a second. Then I got a whole blue card of things to talk about. But, you know, it's one of those, there's a no-show. Hey, her account has been suspended. Oh, has her account been suspended? Yes. Well, that or we got it canceled. Like, whatever. Once she couldn't get into it and it was spamming people, I think we all kind of jumped on there and tried to get it shut down. And then did the same thing we did before with a post about it and then hope for the best. Hope that, you know, some nice little meta elves come out of the woodwork like they did last time for me and help out the missus here too. It's crappy timing. It's always crappy timing. I think that the hackers know that. It's like they know when it's crappy timing so that you'll... But there's never ever been a ransom like mine nor yours where they like, oh, well, just give me $5,000 and you can have it back, you know? It's never been that. It's like, let me invest Bitcoin for you.
It feels very spammy, so I feel like they played their numbers. Like, there's enough people that will buy into this shit and make a whole thing and do... I don't care. Like, I don't care. And I'm not callous about it, but it's like, GFY.
Yeah.
Busy.
Why can't somebody hack MS and make it go away? Amen.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, I guess theoretically that's what sort of is it biohacking? But bioengineering, that's theoretically what they're doing, right? They're trying to like get it down to the smallest whatever particle and figure out this. The problem with the MS is that it's not cancer. It's not a thing. It's a name for not a thing. And that's the problem. If it was a thing and you could be like, look, there's your MS. Oh, you got MS in your fucking shoulder there. That's your problem. Oh, yours is in your leg. Oh, that's your problem. It's not that. MS is a name. It's a catch-all for when you don't have all the other things and they can't figure out what it is. And they go, oh, well, you have multiple sclerosis, which just means there's multiple things you have, like lesions in your brain and other
and everything's
ailments.
Different. So there was a minute where there was a protein that they tested for with the spinal tap, and fine. But in retrospect, all that protein showed was that so-and-so has an allergy and might get this.
Yeah.
Might have something go wrong. Mine is different than everyone else's. Like, for me, it's like aging prematurely unevenly. So... Oof. Figure that out.
Prematurely unevenly.
All different parts. Like my brain
You're getting all
works
stretched
different
out of
than
whack.
my body, and my right side shrunk and my left is shrinking now, but like it was fine for a while. You know, everyone's different.
I'm putting up all these comments in the meantime. Double tap, what do you call it? Multitasking. Double tasking. Everyone's different, yeah, but it would be nice if we could just, figure out, oh, it's this. Really what we need to come to, because it's not a thing, and this is kind of what we're going to be doing with her foundation. This is sort of all part of it, because we have beliefs that are different than the people who go, I don't know. And we go, oh, well, let's figure it out, because like maybe we do know. Maybe it's actually simple. Maybe it's not simple, but maybe we still can figure it out. I don't know. We have ideas that it's not about what it is, it's about what causes it. And you have to go backwards and figure out, how you got your lung cancer or how you got your heart attack. Like, oh, well, was it from the fucking cigarettes or was it from the pizza and the cheeseburgers? Like, you don't get MS like that, but how do you get it? And that's what we want to explore. And we've got some ideas that are pretty, if you're right, and they make sense to me. It could be groundbreaking stuff. And that's why we're so excited about the foundation.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things to talk about on here, the foundation. Thank you. The GoFundMe is over $54,000 when the original goal was 30. We upped it to 50 after we blew past 30, and other people that we knew who wanted to donate simply hadn't done it yet. And we were like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And again, we also don't know how to do any of these things. But regardless, it was amazing. It is amazing. It's still going. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who has contributed. It's going to do a lot of things. It's going to help us in the meantime, like literally, all this stuff. and it's going to help her. I mean, like so much. And I don't mean just like, oh, that you don't have to worry about things you used to worry about. I mean, like, I think you having a job that isn't this show, something to, a job to, something to work towards, something to put your efforts towards, your thoughts, something that's yours. You know what I mean? That's, I'll help you. Obviously, everybody's going to help you, but I think it's really important. I think it's going to help you form your new identity that I think you're still figuring it out. If there's any truth there.
Yeah, I think I am. And I talked with the other girl I know that just got diagnosed with MS, and her whole thing was she switched her job. She took a job that she wouldn't normally because she's like, I have to keep my mind busy. And that's what I think this foundation can help me do.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
It's important.
absolutely. Sure. So proud of you. This community loves you, and it is so well deserved. Helped you and so many other. Oh, Babes and Classics, of course. Thank you, Babes and Classics. Oh, and thanks for buying a badge. Look at that. Bought the first badge. Don't forget to thank them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll wave at everybody. I like waving. Good stuff. So there'll be more information on that too. We are waiting for the official processing of the paperwork so that I can tell you the name and we can tell you plans and everything, really. Kind of just waiting on that. Kind of waiting on everything, actually, because like theoretically all that, not theoretically, factually, all that stuff is still sitting in, all that money is still sitting in GoFundMe until we get the new bank account set up for it. And that we can't do until we have the number from the. It's just like a whole process. But it's all in process, and we are grateful. The support has been nuts. So now I'm talking in circles, and I'm going to move on. I want to make sure, like, we're so grateful. And I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to keep saying it because it's pretty nuts. We had no idea. It's been enlightening. Thank you. Good day. I mean it in every way. It's the heart in a square. Look to your right to buy a badge and support the show. 3 levels. It's the heart in the square. I don't have that. I guess I can't do it. Oh, but somebody else did. Oh, man. Hank Camera 4 bought a badge. Hank Camera 4, you're so good to us. You're already on Camera 4 over there. Thank you. Got the nice wide shot from Camera 4. Oh, and somebody else did too. Wow. All right. Thanks, Babes and Classics. Babes and Classics, by the way, you're the archivist here. You're the official. Ariel, the archivist, is the official archivist of the show. But also, you seem to be a pretty good warm-up / it's not a producer. What would you call that? But she's getting the crowd going, and it is a producer if you're soliciting money and getting it. I mean, that's like, can we make an associate producer? Associate producer for sure. Thanks, everybody. That's awesome. So if you weren't here in the beginning, the badge money is going to go to, it has already and is going towards buying ads for the show. And it's working, which is awesome. We're really excited about it. We had never done that before. 4 years of practice trying to get it right. And this, by the way, this is what we consider right. This is it. We did it. What do you think? No, it'll be a work in progress forever. But we're pretty excited about where we've gotten. It's so fun. It's so fun to have people like Reggie come over and get it. It's fun to have people like Johnny and Adam come over and have a genuinely good time doing the show.
Yeah.
And then talk about it all weekend. You know what I mean? Like, it's awesome. I'm so grateful. It's what we always wanted. And ironically, we always talked about like, oh, this like being the Tonight Show. Like, oh, whenever you come to town, you stop by the show. Ironically, GVBC kind of became that. Like, that's whenever you're in town, pop up there. It's one of the things you should do. Yeah. Oh, you're going to be there for the weekend? Well, make sure you're there Friday morning. I mean, that's really exciting.
That's pretty cool.
It's all thanks to you and you. Thank you. And for badges. 6 badges. Look at that. Just like that. Ariel, the archivist, has absolutely become Ariel, the associate producer, because she has solicited and delivered. I need to come find my way to the West. coast at some point, huh? Oh, Corey, by all means. I think if you go down through if you just down past the Keys and then cut in, and then the Panama Canal is down there somewhere, and then you can come on back up, and then the Baja Peninsula, and then right on up past San Diego and into you pass Long Beach, and then come into L.A. Harbor, Santa Monica Bay. Come right into the marina. We'll pick you up and go to El Torito. Or Killer Shrimp, actually. That's where to go now. Carissable. Thanks, everybody. Man, you guys are awesome. I'm so grateful. I'm going to stop saying it. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. This is what, gosh. This is what, I'll never be able to deal with success, because I'll just be like, I can't believe it. This is amazing. I'm like the Super Dave of fucking talk show host guys. It's just like, I'm coming up next. I have a correction to make. Anybody wants to hear it? I got scolded by Kat for saying DeLorean Motor Company is 40. She was very clear that they do not get credit for her father's years, and I understand. And it was not intentional, but I worded something I think a few places, but I think I've changed it in a few places. I think we're good now. But I had said DeLorean. The DeLorean car, for sure. But the DeLorean Motor Company was only around for a couple years, and then it was closed for many years. And then, the thing where they bought the name, Steve Wynn in Texas bought the name, and then all the parts and all this stuff. So, whatever. I felt badly about it because it irked, it hurt her, because, like, I should know better type of thing. Everything's fine, but I felt badly about it. So I wanted to tell all of you. The DeLorean car is 40. The DeLorean Motor Company as it stands today is, I don't know, 20, something like that. I feel like it was the 90s. Maybe the 2000s, early 2000s. Well, I got into it in 2006, 7, something like that, and it was already going. I mean, it was already DeLorean Motor Company. All right, back to technology and shit. Skip Plus. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. The funny thing too, when I went to go transfer, you got to set up a bank account or whatever. I went to my PayPal, but whatever, you got to set all that shit up, and then you see how much it was, and it was like $130 or something like that we'd made from badges from people. And what I was amazed with was that I'm pretty sure that's well more than we've ever made on YouTube. Because we've never, you know what I mean? We've never done it we don't get enough views to make money on YouTube. It's not that kind of that was never our goal.
Right.
But once I saw actual money, I was like, oh, look at that from our show. Look at that account. That's amazing. We've been luckily sponsored, thankfully, St. Clair Insurance and the Sticky Vape people, Hunziker in the old days. Luckily, we've had a lot of people supporting the show in the forms of sponsorship. But from you guys, it was amazing to see. So thank you. Once again, I'm so grateful. Thank you. Somebody shut this guy up. Knock him out. Can't stop thanking people. Foundation updates. Oh, Malibu. Here, that's something fun to talk about. Malibu. What's the deal with Malibu? I got a number of messages over the past 2 weeks from people saying, like, what's up? You going back to Malibu again? Oh, we'll start going. Oh, I didn't know you were going back to Malibu again. I thought we weren't going. I'm like, first of all, I never said don't go to Malibu, ever. We stopped going for a bit because there was a situation, there was a little hiccup with us and the place we used to go. And I don't even want to say it because I don't want to start shit with anybody. But, a lot of time has passed. And I was talking to the girl that works at the place that has always liked us. And she was saying that she helped clear up the situation. We were blatantly accused of something that we 100% didn't do. And no matter what type of reason or logic I tried to apply to make the other side understand, they I don't think they couldn't, they wouldn't, didn't want to, whatever the hell. Everybody has their reasons for shit. None of my business. But it seemed like in talking to the girl the other day, Susie, from the joint that everybody knows, that she was able to explain that he was wrong. I don't want to say anything specific, but that we 100% are in the clear here, and that Your beef is elsewhere. And then proceeded to, make sure that we knew that we were welcome back, or welcome there, I should say. And so I said, oh, well, that does definitely change things, because the only reason we weren't going is because we thought we weren't welcome, because right here on the show, we opened up the thing way back when, if you remember, like we did it all live on the show. It all happened live. And I read his message for the first time live on the show, and it was not good or nice. And it was like, oh, it just so uncomfortable. And whatever. So, the guy from that place has gone through a lot of shit since. Related, unrelated. And you never want someone to go through shit, but when you go through shit, it tends to give you a little perspective on things. And maybe that's what happened. I don't know. She specifically said, hey, look, he's changed, and I hope you can forgive him. And we was like, whoa, 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 whoa. He's forgiven. We don't need to forgiven. He was forgiven that day. On the show, we knew what was up. We were like, here's somebody who's hurting. Like, on the show, we were like, don't start a war with this guy. Go in there and tell him you love him. Like, that's literally what we told people to do on the show. So if you've been following along, you know exactly what I'm saying and what I've just said. And if you're new, I'm sorry that it was kind of cryptic. I don't really want to say more, other than I think it's very likely we'll see you in Malibu again. I mean, we've been going the last couple weeks just with other people to different parts of it, but I think we'll be up there on the porch again soon. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, part of me feels really happy because of, vindication's always nice, but I didn't really need that. So it didn't like check a box for me. It's more like, well, what's it going to be when we actually get there? Is it going to be cool or is it not? And then we'll know.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah, totally.
Because like this whole thing was, I thought they were a united front. And then, you know what I mean? But by us dealing with her.
Knowing that they're not as united as I thought makes me question my own sense of it.
Apparently they are now, but it seems like they weren't for a while. That's what it sounded like. Anyway. I was never going to go there again. Yeah, I mean, us too, Pete McNulty. And maybe still. Who knows? I don't want anyone to think that there's bad blood, because there isn't from our side. There just isn't. And there wasn't. There wasn't then. I tried to make fun of it because the whole situation, because I knew what I was going to do on the show. You remember that week? I posted stuff. I posted the picture of us and Jay Leno and everybody saying, like, this was the best day on the porch ever, until it got weird. And then, because we were coincidentally watching Office Space that night, I posted the part where the guy was like, I'm a people person. I'm good with people. What the hell's the matter with you people? Can't you tell? I posted that because I thought, well, boy, that's just kind of funny and ironic. But it wasn't very nice. And I regret that, because it's not nice. If I truly took 100% the other person's feelings, I would realize that, they were, whatever. It was all a process we went through. But at the end of when it came to Tuesday on the show, like, we had that whole show, and we said it's not about causing riffs and stuff. It's about bringing this whole thing together. And so that's my open mind with it. That's what's going on with Malibu. The hack with her, I don't know. You think they got your password somehow? And then, because what happened was they locked her out. It's probably what happened with me. I just didn't know it because I was up at Good Vibes Breakfast Club. But somebody got access to your account and then changed the password so that you didn't have access to your account. But instead of deleting all the stuff on your account, all they do is crypto spam in the stories and then message people trying to get their information.
Yeah, most of the people I know are pretty wise to it, but I got a couple of people that messaged me, and I'm like, spammed. It's like, I know. I'm dealing with this for hours. It's my day. But it's different, it feels like, than yours.
It feels different than mine?
Just less... there's a word, I'm forgetting it. But
that's okay. Oh, you skip it? Move on?
It feels more superficial, like annoying.
Well, I think just because, yes, I understand, but I think maybe because we've been through it before. If it just happened and you had no experience in me going through it and everything. And
true.
We got it back. Like, full steam ahead.
You're right. It's coming from a good place, but it feels like an annoyance that isn't worth it. It's enough to teach everyone to, like, calm down. This isn't as important as we're all making it.
Ah, fair. It's a good advice in general, like always. Let's see what's in the comments here. Let's see. Well, Lindsay says, I knew it, that you got hacked. Okay. Hungry 8 says, there is no debate. You will all succumb and serve the bots. Sadly, Hungry 8, I mean, like, history says you're right. Until. History says you're right. Until. I'm one of those people who believes that we are not the first civilization on this, human civilization on this planet. I think we've done this many, many, many times. I think we're very, very old. We're just this version of it. And who knows how far we've gotten before, you know? Atlantis is one of those stories that I believe because we have it now. We have it now. I mean, New York is basically on the water, but there's cities in Dubai that are on the water. I mean, they've done it, you know? Dubai made that palm tree island thing, you know? It's not an island, peninsula.
The more people travel and see what's out there, there's a lot of the same and a little different.
The technology that's here this is it. Once we went digital to everything, oh, here I go, deleting some more shit. Report a problem. You're spam. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. So it brings me to the movie 2001, Space Odyssey. Kubrick classic. Does everybody remember that movie? What do you think that movie's about? Does anybody know? Sucks, but change your password often. Exactly right. Exactly right, Pie Wolf. I had to double take the story. Yeah. Luckily you did. Luckily you were smart enough to double take it. But wouldn't it be hilarious though? Like you just do a GoFundMe and then you like threw it all into Bitcoin and now you're like a Bitcoin queen like in 2 days. That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. No, the money is still in GoFundMe, everybody. It has not been converted to Bitcoin. Although if you know how to do that, no, just kidding. Security engineer here. Absolutely multi-factor authentication from when I was a kid to now. This feels like Star Trek. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Remember a communicator? Like a communicator and a taser and there was all these different devices on there. This kind of does it all. I guess it's not a taser, but it could be. Amazing. Well, so what do you think 2001 is about? Like, it seems to me that it's about progress and technology and not so much that guy's life, but what is life in general. And I don't know. I think Kubrick probably did just smoke a shit ton of pot or do tons of drug, acid, whatever, mushrooms, whatever the... I'm such a stupid drug guy. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I'm so excited that I know how to smoke pot now. It's hilarious. Don't get me started. But he had to zoom the fuck out to get there. And I'm just curious what other people think. Zachary Stokes. You can buy a taser in the form of an iPhone on the street in Bangkok. Zachary Stokes says, I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't do that. Okay. Hilarious. Talking across the world in a piece of glass. Yeah, so that's kind of it, right? 2001. It's basically this. Oh, geez. Well, without my little wallpaper on there. It's basically this. Oh, God damn it, without my little wallpaper on there. Basically this. Because that thing, the monolith, represents some sort of technology, an advancement in technology, enlightenment, humanity. No? Nobody else? Too deep? All right, class.
I'm with you. I'm just not going to just talk and say the same thing, but I'm totally with you.
And basically what it comes down to is, it starts with the I'm going to say monkeys because I don't know if they're monkeys or apes. I can't remember if they got tails or not. I just can't remember. I wanted to watch it today. We didn't have time. Who has time to watch 2.5-hour movie during the day? It was dreaming when I thought of that. I was like, oh, we'll do that before the show. I was like, in what world is there a half an hour, let alone 2.5? It starts out with the monkeys, and then they get a weapon, right? Was it a bone or a stick or something? Yeah. Something happened. They get a weapon. And a weapon is technology, and that changes the dynamic within the group. Now one can whack another one with it. Oh, now you're going to have to do what I say or I'm going to whack you. Like, it changes things.
Power.
And then it zooms out, zooms out, zooms out. And then now we're into the distant future. And all right, we've come from monkeys with sticks to whatever, if you believe evolution. But even if it's not straight evolution, like from science, there's still like, you understand fundamentally what they're saying, right? Okay, the beginning of man till... And then the end, basically, they create all this technology. That's amazing. Look what it allows them to do. Amazing things. Unbelievable things. Things you couldn't write about because you couldn't have seen them. And then technology turns on them unintentionally. Hal opened the pod bay doors, all that thing, whatever. And now all of a sudden the technology thinks it knows what's best. It doesn't listen to the man anymore. Now we don't need the man. And then we get to a place, once he unplugs technology is what got us there. Now once you unplug it and it's gone, not only can you not go any further forward, you can't even go back. Everything that led you there is gone because you unplugged it. So it's a really weird mind trip. And I feel that these days we're kind of in that place. We're in that, no, Dave, I don't want to open the pod bay doors. And I know the line's not right, but that's the premise.
I was going to say, it sounds like that. It's like you're ascending a staircase and you don't know where it ends. So
that's the problem.
You get a little more trepidatious as you go further and just go. Like, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Is that the answer? Fundamentally, I think it almost becomes the conservative or liberal way. You know what I mean? It's like progress or no, the old way. Because if you see that the play out is, there is nowhere to get, then it's like, well, you just have to live in this little world here that we all agree upon, or don't we? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't have an answer.
If you think about an escalator, right, and a little kid on it, like, they're weird about everything. So some of them lay down. It's like, do you want to lay on an escalator and get eaten by the teeth of get out? Like, you can't just stop where you are. You have to move. Everyone has to move eventually. So you don't necessarily have to go full steam ahead always, but you can't be stagnant.
Okay. Technology versus humanity is the debate here. So not about whether we... but
I had a point.
If it's always stay moving, I get it.
That was my point. Long-winded, circuitous way to get there, but that was my point.
All right. Once the brain chip is working, society will split. Well, I mean, I feel like society is split currently and is always split, and that's kind of the point. The powers that be sort of, it works well that way for them. You got to have teams to root for, otherwise you can't move. You can't bet on them. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that, is what I was trying to say. Yes, exactly. Oh, no. See, it almost happened. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. Good morning, Dave. Cars and cannabis. Haha, I'm not stoned enough yet. Be back in 5. Hilarious. The monoliths are milestones. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, so same thing. Yeah, same thing. I mean, fine. Progress. I think I said progress. He said milestones. Same. I think we're on the same. It's not an escalator. I don't know what your thing was.
Keep moving. Like, it's progress. Like.
Okay, but I think you need to know this movie because you're talking about it like you know about how the movie goes.
I don't. So I'm
okay.
Again, gonna stop blabbing.
Well, you're not blabbing. All right, let's see. DeLorean correction did it. Malibu, what's the deal? Did it. See you in Malibu soon. GVBC is a blast. Thanks to everybody for making it awesome. Ekaterina put some amazing pictures up the other day, or today, maybe it was. Oh, it's all a blur. I don't know. Some amazing pictures. In fact, I think it's like 6 parts, so maybe it's yesterday and today. Maybe I'm not that far off. It's just become such an amazing thing that I do not know I didn't intend to say do not there. I do not know what I would do with that. I don't know what we would do with that. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. $42, $42.63 estimated earnings from 12 badges. That's all going into advertising, you guys. Thank you. We're going to grow this thing together, and we're going to make it something real. I know it's something real already, but you know what I'm saying. Something where you all can enjoy the spoil. Something where we really... What do I mean by that? I wonder what I mean by that. It's a little private club here, and I want it to grow so they're not the only ones in this little tiny private club. I want them to be the elders in this little private club.
I understand. I think it'll happen.
Oh, it is happening. All right. I'm down for both the chip and the forest. Oh no. I don't know what that means at all. I told a friend who had a bad experience with a car model specific club about GVBC. Oh, wow. Clubs are tough. That's why GVBC is not a club. Clubs are tough. If you're having a club with a certain group of people, by definition, you are excluding other groups of people. No two ways about it. And I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to exclude anybody. So that's why GVBC is what it is and why it is. It's not a club. It's open to all. It's available to everybody. We would prefer it if you're not a dick when you show up. Very rarely happens. Very rarely happens. Sometimes people show up thinking it's... I don't know what they think, but they do things differently than the rest of us, and the hot rodding and the burning out and the fucking... I don't know. Read the room. If no one's applauding and everything like that, you know what I mean? Maybe they're not into it.
That's good advice for everything.
It's very easy to psych yourself up on that ride and bring some crazy different energy to GVBC and not realize that it's not that. All the regulars know, and most first timers do too. It's just occasional. I guess it's just like life. Get the occasional bad egg. Thank you guys. GVBC is special. Love to bring my out of town friends. Oh, amen. I mean, amen. That's what I want to hear. You got to treat us like your grandparents, right? Like we're old and disabled. I'm old. She's disabled, and we are. We're like good for, like a couple hours at a time. Like, come visit us for a couple hours at a time, but that's about all anybody can handle, Yeah. But it's going to be nothing but love, and we just want to hear what you're up to and how we can help you do well in your life, and how can something we did in the past help you in the future, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's all about. Not about networking and donuts.
Nope.
This kind. There's enough issues up there. Respect the crest. Oh my gosh. It's terrible. Freaking another fatality yesterday or Sunday. Motorcycles head on into each other. Oh. One died.
That's great.
Awful. I know that people have flown into town and come to GVBC. Yeah, no joke. I mean, people come in from all over the world now. It's we had no idea. Once the car reviewers started coming, I'm trying to think. I mean, Matt Farah came way, way, way back when, and Magnus has always been coming. But I'm guessing once Matt started coming more often, and Zach started coming, and Johnny Lieberman started coming, and then Basm, and it seemed like all the car reviewers sort of make it a stop now. And I think because they write about stuff, I think that's how it sort of became international overnight.
That makes sense.
Because it's not from us. Well, no, you know what I mean? I post on our Instagram. There's no ad for GVBC or anything like that. I post on my Instagram every day or every week. LA Car Spot, who is different than LA Car Spotter. Huh. Did you have to start another one too, or are you different? LA Car Spot. Oh, LA Car Spot might be its own place. Looks like it's got its own little logo there. That's nice. LA Car Spot. Hi, I'm going to wave at you. The vibe is so nice, so much love. That's the people. People like to celebrate us for starting it, and we'll take it. But the truth is, it is what it is because of the awesome people that make it that way, that come up and make it that way. You want to say we set an example? I'll take it. Fine. We generally try to make it a good one. Don't always hit that mark. But yeah, no, it really comes down to everybody else mirroring that vibe and then cultivating their own through it's a soup. It's a soup, right? It's different every week because the ingredients are different every week. But it's a soup that everybody likes. So, like, don't shit in the soup. Don't piss in the soup. Just fucking enjoy this. Help us make the soup and enjoy it for as long as we can. It's top down, brother. It starts with you two. Amen. Love you guys. Miss you guys. Love you, Auto Kennel. So speaking of cars and coffee, cars and comedy and coffee. The Reggie Watts show is great. We went off the hook. I mean, we couldn't stop. I kept trying to wrap it up. He kept trying to wrap it up. You kept trying. We kept going. Every time we would try to wrap it up, like, oh, one more thing, and then we talk about that for 5 more minutes. It's an hour and 45 of goodness. He is a great guy. He's a really good friend, and I'm grateful to say that. Totally new friend, fast friend, like we said the other day. And check him out on that show. It's great. A lot of people watched it live, which is pretty cool. There was like 500 people watched it live on the Instagram, and I think like 100 on the YouTube, I think. And then I can't remember, but Spotify was like 600 something, I think, or something. Whatever. It's don't be deceived by what's on YouTube. It's good. Everything's doing really well. These ads, I think, are helping.
It's a great show. He's so much fun.
It is. The ads are helping, and I'm glad we never did it before, because it would have pushed the show out before any of us were actually ready for it, which might have yielded some interesting results, but I'm much more comfortable with this one. So, Reggie has been such an awesome new addition to the scene. Yeah, in general. Can I bring up a single burner portable coffee rig and make it on a picnic table? No. Zachary Stokes, are you the one who said no? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Can't do any setups like that up at Newcomb's during GVBC. That's a bummer. There have been a lot of people who had ideas like that of, oh, come set up a thing in a rig. If you, whatever, I don't want to get into it. But we have a very, we appreciate our relationship with the owners of the property, the current and hopefully future owners. And one of the things was no setup. So, is there a fire restriction? Yeah, hell yeah, there's a fire restriction. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's more of it comes down to respect for the place. It really comes down to that. Now, if you make your coffee in an urn down at the bottom and you bring it up and you want to give it out for free, like, I don't think that would be a problem. But doing anything else with a setup and selling things is a no-no. Okay. No, it's a bummer, I know. And here's somebody who wanted to do something nice, and it's just know that, like, no one wants to stop you from doing something nice. It's not that at all. It's a matter of you're not the only one, and one thing starts a whole other conversation that no one is interested in having. Having vendors up at GVBC. We have not sponsored GVBC at all anywhere, and we have been approached. Collecting Cars approached us in the beginning. They now sponsor. They're the title sponsor for Spike's Car Radio, and they are up in partnership with Smoking Tire. They asked to sponsor GVBC first, and I said no because it's not for sale. We can't. The moment GVBC, brought to you by Rosnick Porsche or something, it's not what it was, and it just becomes a thing, and then
Changes
you lose control.
everything.
It's just a whole different thing, and then there's money involved. It's just a whole different thing, and what you all like about it is what it is. Yeah, and it's what you all make it. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Sounds sarcastic. I mean it every time. I really do. talking too much though.
I think that shitty comment every time I laugh.
Oh, don't. See, that's what I mean. It gets
Retarded.
in your head. No. That guy was wrong.
Yeah.
That guy was wrong. He pegged you though. He was like, she was high on something though. She was
I was talking to someone the other day that I said that I'm like, and do I look high in person? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, how do you know? I don't feel things, so I don't know when I'm high. Like,
I know. You're also never not high anymore. So it's like, what's your barometer?
well, that was he was like, oh, you're calmer and chiller. And I'm like,
oh, is it someone who used to know you?
no. And that's why I said, like, you've never seen me not high. Like, don't quote things you think you know. It's like, I asked you seriously because I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who was it?
He sponsored a camera.
The third one up there?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. He was one of the people to see if you were genuinely into Bitcoin. And I was like, oh, that's funny. It's still open. Look at his response. He goes, nope, hackaroony. He goes, hackaroony. I love that. Will on camera 3. Amen. I love Will on camera 3. Sorry about the not a show. Not really. I enjoy these. I really do.
Same.
Just take a breath, you know. Sometimes when there's somebody here, they're waiting for you to do something. And then you're like, oh, I got to perform for them now. You know? Hey, Taylor Chill. Is there a fire restriction? Yeah, all good. What's up, Chris? Word of the day. If you can't do what you love, then love what you do. Love the one you're with. I mean, regarding the coffee making. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, maybe keep it in your car, plug it into the 12-volt. Now, that's an idea that I don't think anybody could stop you from doing. I mean, I'm not telling you to do it. Really, what it comes down to is hauling more coffee up the hill. Because Smoking Tire brought it to my attention, too, like a year ago. He was like, bro, there has to be a more efficient way of hauling coffee up the hill. Because every time, lately he's been doing car videos in the morning. He's been working it, but usually Smoking Tire brings like big things of coffee whenever he shows up. And he was the first one to ever say, like, there's got to be a better way. Send that money to the MS Fund. Will you send that money to the MS Fund? What money? Wait, the sticker money? Wait, I'm confused. 4612? See, I'm so behind here. It's my fault. Yeah, everyone says more laughter from Nicole. More. See?
Good.
Heck yeah. Not selling out to anything. Agreed. Oh, sponsor GVBC, but send that money to the MS Fund. Ugh. I mean, it sounds nice. It sounds nice. And maybe in the future, that will be a thing. Make a donation to this and then go hand out your hats up at the thing. That's a future possibility for sure. But it's never going to be like, GVBC by
Brought to you
Valvoline.
by-
Yeah, it can't be. It's brought to you by the letters G and V and B and C. And that equals all of you. All of you.
Keeps it chill.
Try to say something sweet, and then you always step on it.
What is?
It's Nicole 2 cents. Why don't you say something?
No,
And then
I
I'll put a
didn't
button on it.
realize I was stepping on it so bad.
No. I don't mean step on like talking on. I mean like let that be the final point.
I mean either way. Like, I don't know what's broken up here, but
You're
holy
not.
cow.
You're not. You're fine. There's nothing I'm saying that good or important. I assure you. Ask these people. We've only made $46 today. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever. Something appears like, sticks onto it. Like, add it.
I know, and that's why I'm kind of batting you around a little bit. I'm seeing how you're you're definitely something's in your head, but but you've had a day, so it makes sense. But I'm not talking about this. I've done that before. If you want to get something off your head, I want you to tell.
No,
everybody.
I need to listen. I want to listen. I don't have anything new or exciting to say. I mean, I can tell everyone what it's like today, but like, who cares? And I'll forget halfway through.
But we did that already.
I know. Like,
Oh.
there's no purpose.
All right, you guys are amazing. Yeah. Not a show. It was a show. Hank on camera 4. I have a knack for loopholes. Yeah. We don't need loopholes up there, but see, that's the thing. If you're looking for loopholes, go elsewhere. If you're looking for some way to make some fuck, go elsewhere. We just go with the vibe up there. We just go with the flow. People who want to come up and change it are the people we're talking about who aren't getting it. Mm-hmm. Just enjoy what we've all got. Because it's not going to last forever. Either the place is going to sell, or they're going to restrict the roads, or they're going to start putting, patrolling it again. What we've got is so amazing. It's so good. It won't last forever. It can't. It can't. We're too lucky. Fresh French press coffee is another level. People are trying to sponsor instead of send to MS Fun. Well, I mean, yeah, all the above. They can be on the MS Fun sponsor list. Batmobile, hello, the real Batmobile. Just bringing coffee, not trying to sell anything. No, I know you're not trying to sell anything. But some people have, and that was a problem for the owners, not us. In fact, we get every time a new sign goes up or a new posting or whatever, we used to get a message from Freddie, the owner, to say, "Oh no, I know, Zach. I know. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's not about the it. I was saying that opens the door to vendors, which is not okay, and I know you're not doing that. But this is how it starts, and this you get. Yeah. No, I know you want to do a nice thing. I know, and thank you. Why hasn't anyone purchased Newcombs? Well, we think someone has. It was as official as could be until someone recently said, like, I don't think that went through. So who knows now? But, I mean, price is the only thing I could think. Price. I mean, it's $6 million. It's a lot of money for a coffee shop. So it's got to be something else, right? Zach says, yuck, I'll figure it out. Oh, no. You're awesome, Zach. Thanks. You all right? Mm-hmm. You sure?
I think so. I don't know today.
I know, but now I'm worried about you because now I feel like you're just sitting there quiet because I open up my big old fat mouth.
I talk too much as it is, and I don't make any sense what I do. I need to take a breath and relax in general.
On the show, I don't think you talk enough, but sometimes it doesn't make sense. And you might have made perfect sense before, but I couldn't get to the bottom of it. No need to go there. I just
spouting out nonsense and like word here and there made sense, and I can't do that anymore. So I need to listen to my words.
Young person stuff there. Just keep talking with a couple facts there weaved in. Like, nope. Everyone sees through that bullshit these days.
Especially when you talk really slow. Everyone looks at every syllable.
Well, they have time to think about it.
Yeah, which means so do I. So fucking take it.
There you go. There's a lesson that we should all take. I do the same thing. We all do it. We speak so fast, and it's just fucking stream of consciousness words.
I'm finding that my face is really emotive. So I talk without speaking. So it's like I can't help it sometimes.
Do you want to keep talking about this? Or can we wrap it up?
God damn it. Wrap it up.
I'm just waiting for a pause here to end, but you keep filling it with more stuff. So if you want to talk, that's what I want you to do. But you keep saying, I don't have anything to say, and then you keep going. So I want you to get it out.
I have a problem with silence. So I'm bad with pausing. It's all me.
That's amazing. No glamorous expectations, you. See?
Great.
For the record, this was fun. Thank you, you guys rock. Thank you, Pie Wolf. I know it's not Pie Wolf, probably. Am I saying? Is it? Can you phonetically tell me how to say? Is it pie wolf? I'm sorry if it's not pie wolf. All right. Gosh darn it. This was going to be a really nice tight thing when we were going to wrap it up at 110, but 120. Ooh, I got a little sloppy at the end. Sorry, everybody. The commercials. St. Clair Insurance. Gosh darn it. They say all which separates men and boys is the coverage for their toys. What types of toys, Mrs. Ryan?
Collector.
That's right. Licensed in most states, St. Clair Insurance shops top providers so you get the best coverage. Obviously, we talk about Haggerty a lot on this show because of the collector cars. They're a big one. They do a lot of car content. But St. Clair Insurance shops top providers, including Haggerty, to make sure that you get the top provider. The best coverage from the top provider for you and your toys. All you have to do is go to Google. First, you got to power up the computer. Here we go. No glamorous expectations. Pi. Like 3. Oh, it is. So 3.14. Look at that. Thank you. And then Wolf. So it is Pi Wolf. Hello, Damien Dorian, damn it. He was another one of the nice people who were making sure that you were taken care of. Thanked him for having your back. He even went so far as to follow the hacker. I took pictures of this. Here, look at this. See if anybody knows this broad. This is it. Deborah _HFX_. She's the problem. None of this stuff is true. None of it is true. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled. Here she is. There she is. Oh, shit, it's reversed. Damn it. Shit. Oh my God. So close. Oh, man. It's crap. That's who hacked her. So the great hack. Thanks for. Go to Google. www.coverageforyourtoys.com.
Coverageforyourtoys.com.
And tell Jeff St. Clair we said hello and that you saw him on the Playset. Make sure that he knows that the Haggerty money is going to good cause. I was not kind to the hacker, says Damien Dorian. Damn it. I alerted a couple of others too. Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
I know
buddy.
it's backwards. Sorry, hey Taylor Cahill. Just wanted to send great vibes to Nicole, Apollo, and Ratty drove in. My wife and I just climbed on our own mountain. Keep smiling, says Apollo and Ratty. Okay. Hey Taylor Cahill, cannot read it. All right. The problem is IG will do nothing to hackers. Well, that is a problem. I can't confirm whether or not that's the problem, but that is a problem for sure. I think the problem is that people suck sometimes. How do we get over that? How do we get over people sucking sometimes? Like, sometimes people are desperate and they do sucky things, and that sucks, but it's almost kind of like understandable. Like, oh, he's trying to feed his family, so he stole the thing from the grocery store. Not okay. But I'm just saying, like, oh, the logic, you can find it and you can check it out. Other ones, I don't know. Greed? Greed. I'm going to say greed. Greed sucks. Greed's rough. Hack dog is the new form of capitalism. Oh, hacking. Sometimes at the bottom it's, overstacked there. Love the show. Love the vibe. All right. Good. Thank you. It's always been that way. All right. I love everybody. Coverage for the toys did it. Mrs. Ryan would like you to like and subscribe the show and the fire. Thanks again to everybody. I know that the sloppy gratitude has been a plentiful lately. I know. It is what it is. We just are really, really, it's real. It's real. It's authentic. It's very real. If you were here, I would be telling you in person. It's that simple. Breakfast Club on Friday, I told everybody in person. Sunday in Malibu, saw Tony Rackley, hadn't seen him in a while. Damn near almost started crying when he was like blown away by how he goes, oh, the GFM really blew up, huh? I go, what? I was like, GFM, what? I didn't know what he meant. Glad to hear things are working out. I don't know if they are or not. But I'm grateful to all of you and everybody else. Like, it just feels like we're all moving forward in a direction here as a big old family, and I'm really grateful for that. Okay, that's it. Love everybody. Thanks for watching. Who do you follow? Well, St. Clair Insurance, obviously. New Life. Nope. That's can't follow her. Just follow me. Follow me and my backup account. You want to use my backup account in the meantime? You can use it. You can change the name and everything. I still have the real J Ryan 111. People that suck should find the appropriate industry to work in. Oh, like sex workers? Is that what you're saying? Is that what he's saying? It's a funny joke if that's what you're saying. Skip Plus, we are grateful for you. Oh, amen. Skip Plus. You do a lot of good in the world, so I'll take it. I'm grateful for you, buddy. And $50. $49.61 estimated earnings from 14 badges. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think there's a way to thank everybody afterwards, which is what I'm doing. I'm going to do it again afterwards. Thursday. We are back with a real show. We'll have a real guest and a real attitude. Zach Clapman's going to be here from the Smoking Tire Podcast. The very, very real Zach Clapman. That's what's going on. Friday will be at Good Vibes Breakfast Club. And I'm so grateful. Thank you. New life of old Nicole over here is very, very grateful, despite not having an Instagram account. She does still have a Facebook. They didn't get that one. Mine, they got everything.
They got it right before the show.
So you didn't change your password like we told you to?
I did. They still.
Oh, they got it. All right. Well,
it's all
it is what it is.
in the ether of nonsense. I give up.
All right. Well, we love everybody. We may need to give her my old account. We'll see you out there. I don't remember what's Thursday. All right. Is that what we said? Thursday? Sweet. See you there. Zach Clapman. Real Smoking Tire. Thanks for watching Late Night Playset. Please like and subscribe.
Bam